everybody, and welcome back to Rival Zone Gaming and Battlestar Galactica Deadlock Fleet Dynamics, where you give me a fleet, I put it to the test. Today we have one from Forceman 47, which is Taipan fleet. It has no Vipers on it at all. It's literally all Taipans. We're running with 2 Minerva class Battlestars with 1 nuke, 1 torpedo. Taipans, obviously. 3 Atlases running with Taipans and Assault Raptors for support. And we have also a Janus Cruiser, which I believe is the first Janus Cruiser we've actually had in this series. And it's running with 3 torpedoes. Okay, so this fleet should be okay against raiders. Basically, the Taipan is not good at dogfighting, but its guns do a lot of damage. They are built to take out capital ships. So, with the Assault Raptors giving them an aim boost, they should be okay against raiders. Simply because their shots will hit a lot quicker and more effectively. We'll use the Minervas and the Janus to fire their torpedoes at the slow-moving base stars, things like that. What we'll do with the Janus is we'll cycle fire their torpedoes. So fire that one, next turn fire that one, next turn fire that one. That should give us only 1 turn without something being launched out of the launch tubes. The fire rate on the Janus is a lot slower than the Ranger, but you get a lot more armor with this, heavier guns, and you have 3 launch tubes, so you can go 1, 2, 3, wait a turn. 1, 2, 3, wait a turn. It allows you to have constant firing, which is good. The Ranger I normally lean more towards because of that fast turnaround. You can go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just keep doing that. And if you've got a Celestra nearby, you can have it reloaded within 2 turns on one side. You can normally get it within 1 if you got it right next door, but there's no guarantee of that. Sometimes there's a quirk in the game. Sometimes it will happen straight away. You'll be like, yes. Other times you have to wait another turn for them actually to reload the tube. It's weird. It's a little bug that's in there that sometimes works out in your favor, but most of the time doesn't. But anyway, so with the Ranger you can do that. You can do that kind of firing each side every turn until you run out. But I do like the Janus because of its heavy armor, its big guns. It's a slow-moving ship. Oh no, we did see it once before, didn't we? We did it. We had that series, that fleet, which had just like 6 of them. Yeah, nothing but nukes. Where my maths was useless. Anyway, so there you go. That's the fleet. We do have a Celestra back here. It's going to reload the Minervas once they fire off their nukes, assuming we get a chance to fire off our nukes. The Taipans are not going to be very good at scouting. Add the fact there's no real point to having them out of scouting. They're built for destroying capital ships. So why not just use them to destroy capital ships? The nukes are superfluous to our needs. This is something you see sometimes. People put things in because they want them in. When you don't need them. The nukes on the Minerva are actually superfluous right now. We have a fleet that has an awful lot of torpedoes for hitting the bigger, slower moving targets. Taipans, which are designed to take down capital ships, and then you're adding nukes to the mix. And nukes require a target lock and move slowly. So, although they've been added to this fleet, I'm going to change that. I'm going to take them out. And I'm going to put in more torpedoes. Nukes are wonderful for taking things out like Nemesis, Celestras. They're one-hit kills there. Just boom, dead. So as soon as you get a Viper unit in range and they can see them, then you can fire off your nuke and you can forget about that target. Perfect. Assuming no raiders get in the way, of course. But when you're talking about a fleet like this, which is designed to take out capital ships, that is what it's built for. The only other way I could possibly go with it is debris mines. Which isn't a bad idea for this fleet. Given the fact that the Taipan is not a dogfighter. What we could do is what we did in a previous, literally like an episode ago on my main playthrough. I think it's Flak Trap. I think it was Flak Trap. We pull all the Taipans and the Assault Raptors behind the fleet, fire up the Minerva's flak, launch debris mines in front of the fleet, let the raiders come through them, and then just jump on what's left. We create effectively a debris mine trap, which will then allow all of our Taipans, Assault Raptors, and big ships to just fly straight in and annihilate the bigger ships when the raiders are dealt with. So I'm actually going to do that. I don't normally make changes like this, but I'm going to this time because there was no need for the nukes. We would have taken them with us and we wouldn't have used them. There would be no need for them. So I'm sorry, Forceman, I'm making a change to your fleet. This is a more balanced fleet and will do a much better job against what you're fighting. But although I don't normally do that, and I am doing it this time, I'm very sorry. I'll set it up and I'll hopefully be able to show you just how effective this fleet can be. I'll see you on the battle screen. Okay, here we are. Right, so as you can see, they're kind of below us, so we're going to be doing a lot of dropping, trying to get down below it. What we are going to do, though, is this fleet is very tightly packed. All going to turn that way. We're going this way towards the menu screen. That will allow us to drop down, get the Minervas out ahead, because they're actually slightly ahead of the Atlases. Launch all our Raiders, Vipers, whatever, Taipans, things. And then we're going to launch a debris cloud right in front of us. Bring everyone back behind the fleet. Fire up the flak defense. And then hopefully just annihilate them as they come in. That's the plan. I planned it. Let's do it. I don't normally make adjustments to fleets, but this seemed like a worthy adjustment just to make the fleet that much better. The nukes weren't going to be much use to us. We weren't going to get a chance to fire them.
Multiple Dratus contacts, all hostile. Time for a good old-fashioned brawl, Commander.
Alright. I want you all to turn.
Got it.
Alright, so the Atlases are not going to turn as much as I wanted them to. That's a pain. Alright, let's do this then.
Got it.
No.
So say we all. Yes, Commander.
There we go. It's the Celestra that's being annoying. Alright, that's So what we have to do is we have to turn the Celestial just a little bit.
Yes, sir.
And the Atlas is just a little bit as well. That's fine. Yeah, they're still touching.
So say we all.
This is my fault. I put the fleet too close together. That works. It's not ideal, but it works. Yeah, remove that Celestial, he's going to hit. So we can't really do that. We're just going to have to move him like that and then adjust him later. Alright, now. Our debris mines. We're not going to fire. We're going to turn that off. We'll launch all our squadrons though. But we'll turn off the debris mines for now because we want to see where they're launching from. We also want to find out where we want to fire our torpedoes.
Action stations, action stations.
Slow moving, slow moving. Slow moving. We're going for that one first.
Got it.
Actually, it's worked out pretty well for us. Leave the Celestial kind of moseying along there. Bring you up. Celestia being annoying again. Fire torpedo there. Fire torpedo there.
Yes, Commander.
Focus our fire there.
My cats are green and lost.
Okay, now we need to put out torpedoes. Our things. You there. Mines. We need to put out mines. That's what I wanted to say.
Yes, sir. Launching mines.
That's good. Taipans, right, let's get you lot signed up to numbers. And I'm gonna put my assault raptors into groups along with my Taipans. It's going to keep the assault raptors attacking units I want them to attack, while allowing us to kind of keep unit cohesion.
Squadron, on me.
Check your solutions before engaging.
Watch your intervals, people.
Okay, turrets. Got 2 turns for the debris mine. Go.
IFFs have come back hostile. Squadron is taking fire.
Good.
Got it. Yes, Commander.
And flak up to protect the maneuvers. There you go.
Missiles incoming.
Engage incoming, vector 6-7.
I'm hit! I'm hit! I'm hit!
IFFs have come back hostile.
Keep them burning and turning.
Crack! Got it! Break!
IFFs have come back hostile.
Keep your target locked and watch for clearance.
Hostile unit identified.
Okay, so you're boarded, so we put you on defensive. You ignore that, select target, go after that. Or that, actually. Yeah, you're gonna have to actually move to there. just get on with it. We're good.
Centurions have boarded a Battlestar. Nuke incoming.
Planing is taking a pounding, sir.
Missiles incoming.
Crew, give me manual controls now.
So far, so freaking awesome. Yep, that's working out fairly well. We're taking a bit of damage, but I think we're doing okay for now.
We're gonna hammer the frackers till they can't get back up.
Celestra is taking damage.
The loaders are jammed. Somebody get in there and unlock the rack.
Alright. Yeah. You're going after that. Okay. Assault Raptors, select target. New wall, focus there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're good. Kill that.
Firing on target. Still need my kill slot.
Hostile unit identified.
Yeah, ignore that. Go after that.
Yes, sir.
There's no point in going after this heavy raider that's attached to the hull.
Yes, Commander.
Go.
Hostile unit identified.
Get my guns back online now.
Taipans, take that down.
No toaster's gonna do me like that. Not today. I got a little mess. Sweep the deck and prepare for catch. We're done here.
Yeah, that's not going to last a turn. We won't even bother with it. Come on. Dealt with.
All hostile marks are down. I'll let Ministry know we did their job for them.
I probably should have not made the fleet so tight, but I was worried about it. Taipans. Using them as a flak trap worked extremely well. Maybe put the Yanis on debris mine duty.
My class of green unlocked.
Might have been a better idea. Given the number of raiders,
Squadron, on me.
Check your solutions
we could have
before
extended that
engaging.
debris wall,
Watch your intervals, people.
made it denser by putting mines on top of each other.
Optimizing fire solutions.
That would have worked. Maybe a sweeper in the unit.
I'm hit.
Help protect the Atlases.
Crap! Got it. Break, break, break!
Keep your target
But-
locked and watch the clear.
It definitely did a good job.
Planing is taking a pounding, sir.
We're gonna hammer the trackers till they can't get back up. The loaders are jammed. Somebody get in there and unlock the rack.
It just shows how quickly these
Firing on
the
target.
Taipans just took
Don't
ships
shoot my
down.
kill shot.
Because they're just going to start firing and just they rip one. They start down like a turn.
Get my guns back online now. No toaster's gonna do me like that. Not today. That got a little messy. Sweep the decks and prepare for catch. We're done here.
That's right, Fracker. That's right.
Dealt with. I might have to go with a Taipan fleet in my main playthrough. Okay, so that was Taipan fleet. Obviously, it had some issues, but I think with a few adjustments, this fleet could probably become a real solid mainstay. Maybe take you to torpedoes. And turn that into the debris mine launcher. And everything else just stays as it is. Maybe a sweeper, but if you can keep the Atlases back, you haven't really got an issue. Yeah, I think that's probably the only changes I'd make. Maybe put a sweeper on, but you really do need these assault raptors to help with the raider defense. Although with Taipans, when they do that mass firing, there's not much that can survive, if anything. But yeah. So I'm sorry, Forceman, I just made a couple of changes. Basically one change, I put debris mines instead of nukes. But that's simply because the nukes weren't needed. They really weren't. That's what the Taipans are there for. And the torpedoes. So you were adding to something that you were not going to use in this fleet at all. But anyway. That's where we're going to call it for today. So that was Taipan fleet. Very effective. Very effective. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, then please do hit that like button. Don't forget to comment and share. If you're new to the channel, like we saw, please do consider subscribing. Until then, you lot take care of yourselves. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.